Hey everyone, Casual Console Gamer here. A little bit of a different review today. I am going on vacation in a few weeks, and I thought it would be a good idea to have something to play on the plane. So I was looking in Temu, and I found two handheld consoles that could be played on my trip. And they're supposed to come with games, so we'll go through each one. One was about 20 Canadian dollars, the other one was about 35 Canadian dollars. Now, I did get a coupon to make it a little cheaper. One typically goes from $15 to $20, the other one you could get it from $20 to $40, depending on the coupons and the sales and everything, which translates to about 20 Canadian dollars is about 15 US. 35 Canadian dollars is about, 25 US, somewhere around there. So we'll do we'll take it out. It just came in the mail, and this is what it looks like. So let's open it up. All right. Right from the start, two packages. One is squat. Okay, that's great. One is a little bit squat. The other one is not. So this one is the cheaper one. It's retailed. I got it for $16. I've seen it go from $14 to $20 Canadian. So again, that's $10 to $20 American, just about. It's a game joystick. And it is beat to pieces. So it comes with a manual, charger, and then the game console itself. This one is in white. It comes in different colors, white, red, blue, black. Has a rechargeable battery pack. The buttons feel okay. There's a screen protector on it. Let's peel that. Oh yeah. Okay, joystick. So let's get this charged, because I don't think it's going to start. Oh, it will, okay. Chinese and English. Okay, that's the volume. That's good to know. How do I select? Start? Aha! Okay, so it has 500 games. Oh, it has Super Mario. Oh, sweet. The buttons feel a little stiff. The joystick's not great. But for $10, $10 to $20, depending on how you get it. Okay. That's short jump. A is short jump. B is long jump for some reason. And I suck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this charged, and we're going to play around with it a little bit more, and I'll be back with more of an official review. This was just like the unboxing. But let's stop here, and we'll go to the next one. This is the second one. This one's a little bit more expensive. It was $35. I got it for like $25. I had a coupon. If you go to Temu, all the links will be in the description. But if you go to Temu, generally, if you're patient enough, you can get a good sale. Or if you're a new customer, this one's a little bit more expensive. It's supposed to have a higher quality. As you can see, put the sticker over the box. This is model, I don't know if you can see this, R36SX. So the R36 is a little bit of an older handheld game console. I I think the R40 is the newest one, I think. But this one is supposed to have really good reviews. And it actually came in a box, which is good. All right, another charge cord, same as the other one. User manual. Oh, it comes with a screen protector. So I ordered this about 15 days ago, 14, 15 days ago, so 2 weeks. It takes about 2 weeks to get here. A little bit of foam over here. My favorite part. There we go. So this one, it comes in different colors. You can see it in the link in the description. It comes in white, black, purple, a few other. It kind of looks like a Game Boy, except it has 2 joysticks and 4 buttons on the back. Really good feel. The buttons are on the side, and it looks like it charged. So whereas the other one had 500 games, the UI was a little bit, well, isn't this interesting? Like, look how nice this is. So I'll just lay it down so everyone can see it. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I've never had one of these before. Super Famicom. Obviously, that's the Japanese name for Super Nintendo. Mega Drive. So let's just try. Oh, so you can see here, it comes with 22,000 games. Game Boy. Okay. This is less annoying than what I thought it would be. Let's see if it has. At least it doesn't have that terrible music that the other one had. Let's see if this one has Pokemon. Any Pokemon games? Come on, Pokemon. M-N-O-P... What? No Pokemon. Okay, that's sad. Game Boy Color, maybe? Game Boy Color has it. Come on, Pokemon game. This is kind of not organized. Obviously, you can favorite things and search things. So I'll play it around with it after the video to see. But there are a lot of games here. Oh. Game Boy Advanced, PC Engine, Atari, Sega Master, Game Gear, Neo Geo, Wonder Swan Color. Never heard of that one before. You can download favorites, history, all games. Okay, so it has PlayStation. It looks like PlayStation is the newest that you'll get, which isn't too bad. I mean, obviously you can add more if you want. What PlayStation games are 20 PlayStation games. Tekken, Gundam, Tekken again. Oh, okay, so there's not really 20. Looks like some of them are repeats. Okay. So there's a few games here. Super Famicom. Oh, well, obviously Super Mario World is the best game you can get. For a handheld, the screen is like pretty good. Has a headphone jack. Has the port on the side so you can add more if you need to. There's hard reset. Oh, and here's obviously with the one with they included with the games. The micro SD card with the games here. Cool. So for two... Okay, don't judge me on that. I'm going to put it up to, I didn't know the controls. Okay, jump. Okay. I'm going to take this offline. I'll play around with both of them, and we'll do a thorough review afterwards. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I'm back. A couple days have passed. This isn't going to be a structured review. I do have some talking points, but a couple days have passed. Played both consoles quite a bit, charged them up, played them until they die, charged them up again, sort of thing. So I do have some content for the review, and just a reminder that I paid $15 for this one Canadian, which is about $10 American. They run between $15 and $20 Canadian for this G2. So to start off, the buttons are stiff. Most of the games don't require all 4 buttons, but they do use them in an interesting way. For example, if you're playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for example, which is an NES game, if you press the A button, it's like a half jump. If you press the B button, it's a full jump, whereas both of these are attack buttons. They are pretty stiff. This joypad, the joystick doesn't work very well, but it is functional in these games. If you look up on top here, these 2 bumpers are fake. They don't do anything. There's a charge port, a TV out cord, which I think is just a headphone jack, and then a little game console symbol here. I don't know if that's for connecting to another console. It just doesn't, I haven't tried it. This is the reset button here, and the start and select. There's some interesting quirks about this one. For example, once you turn it on, it always goes to the screen first. Whenever you press reset, it always goes back to this. It doesn't save any of your content or your selections. And it always comes back to the same volume, which you can turn down. But if you reset it, it comes back just as loud. If you select English, you have to select the start button. You'll notice that, for example, you always go back to that same thing. You'll notice that it says 501. A lot of these games are either homebrew games, rip-offs. There are a few official ones. There's some in Chinese, there's some in Japanese, regardless of which language you pick. And but most of them are English, but the titles aren't correct. For example, you have Contra 1 and Super Contra 2. But if you go over here to Super Mario Brothers, it has Super Mario Brothers 1 and 3, which are the official games. They actually work. For example, if you select Super Mario Brothers 3, it actually is Super Mario Brothers 3. But that is annoying. If you go down to here, Super Mario Brothers 6. I'm not an expert on NES games, but I don't believe there was a Super Mario Brothers 6. But if you select it, what ends up happening is it brings you to a Looney Tunes game, although it does say Super Mario Bros. 6. I'm fairly confident that this is a Looney Tunes game using the Looney Tunes characters. You'll notice that there's Mario 9, 10, 14, and 16. Mario 10, for example, I haven't used this one before. Kung Fu Mary. This looks like just a... Oh, you can't even play it. This is like a cutscene. It's obviously some kind of homebrew or ripoff of an official game. The screen itself isn't as clear as I would prefer it to be. It's not as clear as this other console. Many of the games have nonsense names that just don't really reflect what it is. Most of them do seem to be homebrew or rip-off games. There's no favorites option, so you have to scroll every time. So if you're playing game 350, you have to scroll to there each time you reset. No saves. But many of the popular NES games aren't on this console either, or if they are, they're listed as something that I don't know what they are. They do have a mix of NES and Atari games, as well as a few arcade games. So overall, for 10 to 20 US dollars, it does make a good stocking stuffer or a gift for someone younger who wants to play, for example, just Mario. But if you're looking for like a serious console, spend an extra $10 or $20 for something that's a lot better. Okay, so this is the review for the R36SX. And just a reminder, I paid about $35 Canadian for this one, although I did have a coupon that brought it down to $25, but generally you're going to pay $30 to $40 Canadian, which is $20 to $30 American. The buttons on this one feel really nice. This is the one that I've played the most of, and I really like it. There's a function button here. You have your start and select and a function button. Your function button will allow you to save state, to load state. So if you've ever played emulators before, that's just a way of saving the game exactly where you were outside of the game itself. You're saving it onto the system rather than the game. You can also press start and select at the same time, and it will bring up. So for example, I've been playing a lot of Mega Man X. If you press start and select at the same time, it brings up the menu in the console, gives you your charge battery symbol, and you can quit back to the main menu, you can resume, or you can load to where you were. So for example, I was on the water level. As you can see, it's really loud. This one actually remembers your volume. All the controls are good. There's the 4 controls on the back. Now, for the games itself, there are some issues. It only goes up to, it has a couple PlayStation games, 20 PlayStation games, as you can see here. But most of these games are for the Famicom, the Super Famicom, the Sony Mega Drive, and some Game Boy games. They seem to be heavily skewed towards Japanese versions. So if you look up to where it says all games, there's 22,000 games. Most of those aren't games that you would actually want to play unless you can read or listen or understand Japanese. So you're going to have to go through as you delete things. You can get a favorites. So for example, I favorited a few of, well, not this one, but because I don't really like King of Fighters, but I've favorited a few so you can easily find them. And those carry over. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go to a specific system to do the favorites. They're there. Let's see. The screen itself is very nice. It's much clearer than the other console that I had. It's not perfect, but it is like almost a cell phone quality screen, which is good. The layout of the UI is really good. You can easily find games that you want. You can easily favorite them. You can sort them. You can easily delete them. There's a battery indicator here. So if you're playing a game and you don't have your little symbol up here to tell you how much to charge, you can go by here. Once it turns red, essentially, that means you're almost out of juice. Charging is easy, and the battery lasts a long time because there's not a lot of power draw on this. Console's lightweight, but it's also pretty sturdy. I wouldn't drop it too many times, but it's not like hard on your hands. You can carry it around easily. Fits in your jacket pocket. Not a big deal. As I said, I got a coupon for this one, so I got it for $25. $25 Canadian is a really good value for this console. I'd have no trouble recommending it. It does seem like it's a little bit of the older generation. There are newer ones. I think the R40 is the newer version of this. But if you're looking for a console that plays Super Nintendo games, things of that generation, then this is a really good find. And if you have a little bit of know-how on how to add more games using a micro SD card, you can add and change whatever you want, and you can customize it however you want. You can change the UI. You can do whatever you want with it. So it's really good value. I will point out that I also found where the Pokemon games are, which are in the Game Boy Advance section. So when I'm on vacation, I'm obviously going to be playing a few Pokemon games. One thing I did notice with the Pokemon is that it's a lot of the homebrew versions or the modded versions. So it's the stuff that allows you to evolve Pokemon without trading and things like that. And it allows you to play, for example, Blue Ocean, I believe, allows you to get all the blue Pokemon, all the Pokemon and Pokemon Red and Blue in one game, and then evolve them without having to trade with another console, which you could do if you had a cord. I would assume you can connect them, but so all these Pokemon games are pretty much the Flaming 386, I believe, is the same deal. So I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a game console that's portable and you just want to play Pokemon or Super Nintendo games on the go when you're going on vacation like I am. I'm the Casual Console Gamer, and I'll see you all in the next review.